for Sinner to hold. He saved a bunch of break points. It was just too good in the end. All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. We've got the Australian Open semi-quarterfinals. We've got the Philippines as well. Sinner's up a set and a break. Final quarterfinal match of the Australian Open. Tomorrow night, we've got women's semi-final day, or night. Sabalenka versus Svitolina, and then Raducanu versus Pegula. And then Friday is men's semi-final day and night, and then the women's final on Saturday, and the Sunday final for the men. All right, forehand from Shelton into the backhand of Sinner. Shelton forehand into the forehand of Sinner on the stretch. Shelton with the backhand goes in the backhand of Sinner. Shelton forehand down the middle. Sinner gets it back with a forehand and overhits it. 15-0. 15-all. Shelton is what you'd call a flat track bully. I have no idea what that means, but okay. Can Zverev beat Alcaraz? Yes, he could. He could. He just has to serve amazing and maybe frustrate Alcaraz a little bit. 15-0. Ace down the tee. 15-all. By the way, if you didn't watch the preview, Eala has played Sakatsume before. In fact, they played a couple of years ago on the hard courts in Japan, and Sakatsume won easily. And also, Eala's got a bit of a leg issue, so a couple of things to keep in mind as we back in from Shelton in the ground, 40-15 Sinner. So there's a couple of concerns around that match. So hopefully, for Eala's sake, that she is good to go. And she'll take on Osorio in the quarterfinals tomorrow, I think, if she does win. As it a forehand now from Sinner into the forehand of Shelton. Sinner with the backhand to the backhand of Shelton. Into the forehand of Sinner. Shelton forehand cross court. Sinner gets it. Shelton forehand cross court again. Goes long, and it's 4-2 Sinner in the second. Yeah, this is the last second round match. So I'm guessing tomorrow the quarterfinals. Or the quarterfinals split up over 2 days. Why is the schedule now for tomorrow? What the hell? So yeah, I think we might be watching Eala tomorrow. I don't know. Osorio Eala is actually a kind of a crazy match if it happens. 4-2. Sinner with a set and a break. As we return now in the net by Shelton, love 15. Love 15. All right, 15-0. Good serve from Shelton. 15-0. Not easy for Alex. I hope Alex will prevail and get her redemption. Yeah, it's going to be tricky. Sakatsume played well in the first round too. As that goes out by Sinner on the return. 30-15 Shelton. All the quarterfinals in a day. So all the quarterfinals are tomorrow. There's no like day off in the Philippines, right? There's no like, they don't play Fridays or something. That's not a thing, is it? As the return goes in the forehand off Shelton. Shelton in the net, 30-0. 30-0. Zverev would need to be a serve bot and keep the rally short. I agree. And that's just to keep it close, you know. That might not even guarantee a win or anything. As with a fault second serve. As the return gets the forehand to Shelton. Sinner with a pass in the net. 40-30. All right. 40-30. Shelton to keep it close. As the return goes in from Sinner. Oh, and Shelton hits it long. God, that would have been a crazy point by Shelton. But he missed it. Deuce. Oh, just missed by Shelton. As with an ace from Shelton, advantage. Advantage Shelton. Eala's match is starting in about 5 to 10 minutes. All right, advantage Shelton to keep it close. Who's the greatest returner of all time? Agassi? No, Djokovic. Serving to the front. Sinner on the net. All right, Shelton. Shelton leads. By the way, chat, they've changed the camera angle a little bit on center court. They've moved it back a bit. So, see, I told you they were going to change it from the other day. They obviously figured that it was a little bit awkward. So, you know, new tournament, they're learning the ways of the broadcast. Sorry, not Shelton leads. Sinner leads. My bad. Novak is the greatest returner, but Sinner will be better. Okay. Shelton is down, but Sinner leads. Sinner leads. Packed house for Eala as expected. She has the entire crowd, entire country behind her. Okay. 4-3. Sinner with a set and a break. He broke early in the set, so it's just felt pretty dire for Shelton. Not much he can do in this situation. All they can do is try and hold serve and maybe get a chance to return. If Sinner maybe gives him a couple of free points. As Sinner comes to the net and Shelton can't get it. No free points. 15 love. By the way, the schedule's not out for tomorrow for the Philippines. I know that even if it is, they start at like 5 p.m. 5 p.m. my time anyway, so it's going to be a night match tomorrow for Eala or whoever plays the quarterfinals tomorrow. Sinner serves, 15 love. As the return goes into the back end of Sinner, back in a forehand from Shelton. Oh, it goes wide. 30 love. All right, Eala and Sakatsume have approached the court, have made their way onto the court. 30 love. Shelton is so erratic. Yeah, I mean, look, he's playing Jannik Sinner. Serve at the back end of Shelton. Return just missed. 40 love. Thank you, Shub. Appreciate it. As we serve. There's a fault from Sinner. Second serve. Return for Shelton. To the back of the Sinner. Ooh, Sinner in the net. 40-15. All right, 40-15. Sinner serves to get the 5-3 lead here. Serve. To the front of Shelton. Front of Sinner to the back of Shelton. Sinner. In the net. 40-30. Okay. $40-30. Still a chance to go to 5-3. And Sinner says a fault. Second serve. $40-30. Serve in the back of Shelton. Return goes to front of Sinner. Shelton backhand. Into the front of Sinner. Into the back of Shelton. Sinner wins a point. Shelton overhits it. 5-3. Sinner stays in front with the break. Lorenzo suffered an adductor tear. Very serious. So sad for him. Oh, man, that sucks. That stinks. American tennis is an absolute disgrace. All that money and opportunity, and Czechia can produce better players in both tours. Yeah, well, okay, you try. I don't see Lehechka beating Sinner right now, or Mahach taking on Sinner. So I mean, they're doing all right if they're making it this far. Also, what do you mean on the women's side? They're making the Grand Slam finals every year. Like, what are you talking about? Women's tennis is amazing in America. Czechia don't even have a top 10 player right now. What are you talking about? All right, love 15. Ooh, he went for the body serve on the second serve, but he missed it this time, Shelton. Love 30. As the return goes into the front of Shelton, down the line into the front of Sinner. Passing shot's good. Shelton with the volley. Sinner with the pass. Shelton with the drop volley. It's too good. Nice work from Shelton. 15-30. All right, first serve, the fault, second serve. As he hits the second serve ace, does Shelton. All right. Shelton serves again, 30-0. All right, 40-30. make Shelton, so make Sinner serve for the set. And there's a bit of fault second serve. As the return goes to forehand to Shelton. Shelton in the net. We get the deuce. Eala's just warming up the serves, and then we're going to get started. Eala is... Sakatsume is going to serve first. Shelton serves an ace. Advantage Shelton. Advantage Shelton. Another ace. All right, good hold. Shelton's only been broken twice. It just sucks that it was at the start of this set. Because it's been a Sinner ever since. So it kind of sucks that it was this too early in the set. And he never got to really, have a crack at the return. But he served well, Shelton, despite those two breaks. All right, how we doing, Chad? Is Pegula one of the current best players to never have won a slam? No, I think I'd put Svitolina ahead of her. Because Svitolina's got the WTA Finals trophies and multiple semis, but never... I'd put Svitolina ahead of her for now. But she's becoming one of them. All right. Watching in Canada. What's up? Okay, here we go. Sinner serving for a 2-sets-to-love lead. All right, 15-all. Eala's just starting. Sakatsume to serve. I'll see if Eala's got the strapping on the leg like she got the other day. Can Pegula win it all? That'd be pretty awesome. And Sakatsume serves an ace down the tee. And it's 30-15. Yeah, Eala does seem to have tape on her leg. So that right leg is still an issue. As Sinner loses the first point, love 15. Slow second serve. 1:19 second serve. As Eala in the net, Sakatsume 40-15. I'll tell you what, Sakatsume starting this serve, great serves to start this match. Love 15. Sinner serves again. That's an ace. 15-all. And with a backhand out from Eala into the forehand of Sakatsume. Eala with a forehand again, the forehand of Sakatsume. Cross-court the backhand of Eala. Into the forehand of Sakatsume. Eala with a pass. Sakatsume with a volley. Winner. 1-love. This could be dangerous for Eala. It's a tough matchup. All right, backhand from Sinner. Oh, missed it. 15-30. Sinner's in trouble here. Sinner's looking weird. What's going on with his movement? What's he doing? Sinner's looking weird. Sinner's looking tired. Did he put himself to sleep? Yeah, Sinner's not seeming... He looks a little fatigued. Maybe a little dizzy or something. I don't know. He's going like this. Doing like when I do an all-nighter. It's crazy. He's doing that thing. Good serve. Shelton gets it back. Sinner forehand into the forehand of Shelton. As with a forehand from Sinner cross court. Shelton with the backhand. Is long as 30-all. God, Shelton's got to get this break back now because Sinner, with a 2-sets-to-love lead and, he'll probably go to the bathroom and have a bit of a break. Shelton's got to take advantage of this, whatever's going on with Sinner right now. Got to get this break back. And Shelton knows it. All right. Eala, 15 love. Keep an eye on what Sinner's doing here. 30 all. First serve's a fault. Here's a chance. Serve. Into the backhand of Shelton. Return goes in the forehand of Sinner. Shelton, forehand on the stretch. Cross court the backhand of Sinner. Shelton, forehand down the line. That's a good shot. Sinner gets it. Shelton backhand. Into the Sinner backhand. He goes back behind Shelton. He slices it back. Into the forehand of Sinner. Shelton, forehand goes in the nets. Sinner 40-30 to take a 2-love lead. Even though he's looking a little bit dazed and confused. $40-30. Sinner for a 2-love lead. Sinner serves. A fault. Second serve. Serve in the back of Shelton. Return. Goes long. Oh, man. That's a let-off. Such a shame for Shelton because Sinner might just regain some energy after this sit down. Ah, man. That was a chance there for Shelton. Big chance. All right, Eala holds 1-1. 6-3, 6-4 for Sinner. They're long sets. These two sets have been long. Sinner's had to work for it. Shelton faced one break point, got broken. He had 3 break points and couldn't convert. And Sinner was playing so well in the first set. 6 winners, 6 errors in that set. Sinner dropped his level, but he got the first early break and he was able to hold. But man, if Shelton didn't get broken that first game, could have been a different story. Shelton's only been broken twice, and that's been the difference. All right, 1-1 here. Eala holds. Now Sakatsume serves in the back end of Eala, but it's a let. All right. Sakatsume, 15 love. Good serve. All right. 15 love here as Sakatsume comes in and puts away the drive volley. 30 love, by the way. Sinner had a towel over his face the entire changeover. Don't know what's going on with Sinner. He's just looking a little bit something a little bit off. Sinner, something's up. All right. Sakatsume. Sakatsume 30-15. Sinner, Shelton serving first in the third. As Sinner forehand to the forehand of Shelton. Sinner forehand again. Shelton volley. Straight to Sinner, who hits a winner. You've got to hit the best volley. You can't just hit it down the middle. Love 15. And Sakatsume gets the 40-15. Man. I mean, that was I don't know if that volley was good. It was definitely not good enough. If Sinner's going to get to it, he's going to make a shot. Good serve in the back of the Sinner. Forehand from Shelton down the line. Sinner gets on the stretch to the back end of Shelton, and Shelton hits a winner. And Sinner just kind of stopped. during that point. 15-0. All right, Eala, 40-15 to Sakatsume, sorry. Over to serve in the back of Eala. Return the forehand to Sakatsume as Eala forehand into the back of Sakatsume. And it goes wide on the backhand. Oh, good body serve from Shelton, 30-15. Hey, Pia, thank you for the 7 months. Appreciate that. Just going to watch here. Philippine TV commentators are annoying. Are they? I can't hear them. But you're welcome here. Mute the TV and hang out here. All right. 40-30 here. Sakatsume tries to stay in front. Sinner, though. He's up 2 sets to love. Good serve from Shelton again. 40-15. As Eala hits that one out, and it's 2-1 Sakatsume. Hey, Antonio, thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate that. Thank you. All right, return goes in the volley of Shelton. He gets it there, Sinner, but he's in the net. 1-love Shelton in the third. 1-0 Shelton in this third set. But yeah, Sinner just looking a bit dizzy or something. He's just looking a bit, I don't know, he just looks off. Local commentators didn't even know the head-to-head. Well, that's my job. That's what I'm here for. All right, so then it's a fault from Sinner. Second serve. Wait, what was the Musetti score? As we're 4 now from Sinner into the backhand slice of Shelton. Musetti. Sinner, it was Sinner. I said Sinner. As that goes out by Shelton, we'll cut that out later. We'll edit that. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. All right, 15-love. Don't worry about it. We'll edit later. Sinner wins the point. 15-love. It was 4-3, 1-3. Okay. So it was not the same score. Just asking for a friend. It's fine. Don't even ask. Don't even worry about it. Love 15. Eala losing the first point of this service game. And Sakatsume returns in net. It's 15-0. And Sinner forehand. Into the forehand of Shelton. Sinner forehand down the line. Shelton gets it with the forehand on the stretch. Sinner hits it wide and in the net. On the backhand. 15-0. All right, 15-0. All right, first serve is a fault from Sinner. Second serve. As a return, goes in the forehand of Sinner, and he puts it cross court for a winner, 30-15. Lovely shot. Eala, 30-15 as well. As she serves in the backhand of Sakatsume. Forehand from Eala. Into the backhand of Sakatsume is Eala forehand down the line. Sakatsume gets it with the forehand cross court. Eala wins the point, though, 40-15. Sinner. Good serve. Shelton returns. Sinner comes to the net. Shelton puts up a lob. But the lob goes wide and it's 40-15. 40-15 Sinner. Eala holds, by the way, 2-2. But yeah, Eala definitely has her legs strapped up, same as the other day. So that's something to consider. And a concern. As we get a backhand slice from Shelton. Oh, it hit the table, went in. Sinner gets it and missed it. Shelton got lucky, but he'll take it. 40-30. I mean, he's down 2 sets of love, so of course he would take it. 40-30. Sinner got there too. He just missed it cross court. 40-30. All right, Sinner to level this set. Ace, Sinner. All right, 1-1 in the third. Zverev has a prize, a trip for 2 to Roland Garros this year. Wait, he has a prize for what? What do you have to do? All right, 15-all here is Eala. Forehand into the forehand Sakatsume. Eala with the backhand down the line. Sakatsume pass in the net. 15-30, Eala. All right, back to Shelton. Great serve. 116 out wide. Whew. 15 love. There's a rocket. All right, Eala a chance to get the break here. 15-30. Chance to get break point here, I should say. Double fault Sakatsume. Eala's got break points. All right, 15 love Shelton. Serve into the backhand of Sinner. Shot with the forehand of the forehand of Sinner. Oh, Sinner shanked it wide. And it's 30 love. Oh, pardon me. Eala makes the error on the first break point, 30-40. Shelton missed that one on the serve volley, 30-15. Serving to the forehand of Eala, and then that's in the net by Sakatsume. Eala gets the early break, 3-2. 3-2 Eala. All right, Shelton goes to the backhand of Sinner. As Shelton hits the forehand again. Cross-court winner. Beautiful shot, Shelton. 40-15. Nice work from Shelton. All right, Eala's got the break, 3-2. Beautiful hitting from Shelton. As we return into the forehand of Shelton. Sinner with the forehand at the backhand of Shelton into the forehand of Sinner. The backhand of Sinner. Now Shelton attacks the backhand again. And then goes cross-court the forehand and Sinner hits it in the net eventually. 2-1. 2-1. Shelton in the third. 2-1. I think they should improve the camera angle. It doesn't fit for international viewing, the lighting. It's a challenger event. You're lucky to have a camera. And the camera is better than it was the other day. The other day it was more zoomed in, so they've definitely adjusted from the last match, but it's fine. It's a challenger event. They're not going to have like this crazy production like the Australian Open. They're not having like slow motion shots and 50 cameras in Hawkeye, and it's just going to have a camera at the back of the court so you can see what's going on. That's it. That's a challenge. That's what they do in challenges. They just make it so we can watch it. All right, Eala backhand at 3-2 with a break. And she hits a forehand into the net. Love 15. Yeah. Don't expect the productions to be better in challenger events. They don't even have replays. It's just like the camera just sits there and they just stream it out. you know. Lighting is bad. Well, that's probably to do with the stadium, not the. I mean, the camera may be settings, but the lighting is the lighting. It is what it is. Forehand goes in from Eala. Good shot, 15-0. Australian Open peaked at the 1-point slam. We've got a synchronized final coming up soon, so don't you worry. We're getting there. All right, 15 love. Sinner hits it. Sorry, Shelton hits it out. Good hitting from Sakatsume, 15-30. All right, Sinner serves. Down to the back of Shelton. Return the net, 30 love. 30 love. All right, Sakatsume's got break points to get back on serve. At 15-40, but Sinner serves. Down the tee, Shelton returns it in the net, 40 love. Nice serving from Sinner again. Winner plays Djokovic, who won earlier today against Musetti, or he got through against Musetti. I don't know if we're going to count it as a win. As Eala hits that out, we're back on serve. It's 3-3. Sakatsume breaks back. All right, 2-2. Good hold by Sinner. All right. Love 15 here, Eala. As Sinner hits it in the net and Shelton gets a 15 love. Sakatsume serves an ace. Sakatsume's got a great serve. All right, 15 love. Shelton serves into the forehand of Sinner, but it's a fault. Second serve. Eala and Sakatsume are playing the first ever tournament in Manila, the Philippines. And the crowds are all there. It is packed. Forehand down to the back end of Sinner. Forehand of Shelton. Again, the back of Sinner. Shelton forehand. Again to the back end of Sinner. Shelton. Again to the Sinner backhand. He goes down the line now. The back end of Shelton. Sinner. Backhand inside out.
TNX cams for Alex cover. Watching live Phil Open.
No worries. Thank you for the donation. Appreciate it. Pia, thank you for the donation. Sinner hits a winner. 15-0. Sakatsume at 30-0 here. Chance for Eala to break again. All right, 15-0. As the return goes in the back of Shelton. Sinner with a forehand. Nope, Shelton hit it long. 15 love. Great serve, but Sinner got it back. 15-30 as Sakatsume serves. 40-30. Eala returns in the back of Sakatsume. She hits it wide. Eala too strong. Deuce. All right, Sinner wants that break. Two hours played for Shelton Sinner. As Shelton serves a fault. Second serve. As we get a return now to the back of the Sinner. Sinner hits an inside-out winner. And it's 15-40. Sinner to get the break in the third. And Sakatsume gets to advantage to stay in front. The roof is open. The roof is open. Ah, 15-40. So in the backhand of Shelton, a Sinner forehand from Shelton to the forehand of Sinner. Shelton backhand. Sinner puts up a lob. Goes long. 30-40. Nice work from Shelton. 30-40. Back to deuce here for Sakatsume, who's trying to get the lead back. All right, 30-40. One more for Shelton to save. Serving the backhand of Sinner. Return goes to the front of Shelton. Sinner in the net. Shelton gets the deuce. As Eala with the backhand. Sakatsume passing shot. Eala volleys it. As Sakatsume puts up a lob. Eala with a forehand down the line is missed. Crazy rally. And Sakatsume comes out on top. Again, to try and stay in front. Shelton saves 2. Break points. Serves a fault, second serve. As with a forehand from Shelton. Sinner with the pass. Shelton with the volley. Sinner with the pass. Shelton with the volley. Sinner with the... Can't get it. He was going to get the forehand, but he couldn't get it. As Shelton shakes the fist advantage for Shelton. The Americans love it. The whole crowd love it. Advantage Sinner. Sorry, advantage Shelton. Testing you. Great volley by Shelton. All right, Shelton to stay in front. 7 the forehand Sinner. Backhand of Shelton. Into the forehand of Sinner. Shelton forehand off the tape. Into the backhand of Sinner. Shelton forehand again. To the backhand of Sinner. Shelton. Drop shot. Ooh. Sinner gets there, but in the net. Oh, Shelton's got the lead. And he's fired up. Ooh. That drop shot was risky, but it worked. 3-2 Shelton in the third. I say, Shelton's fired up. He's not going away. It's not like Demon or yesterday, who, by the time we got to the third set, Demon looked shattered. Shelton still believes. Because he's not getting outplayed by Sinner. He's been broken twice, and that's been the difference. 2 breaks to 0. And that's why Sinner's in front. 4-3, Sakatsume with a good serve, and Eala in the net on the return. Yeah, Shelton's got that energy back. He's firing away. All right, how we doing, chat? How are we doing? Shelton was several times lucky with the net. Well, gotta take it. I'm a Sinner fan, but even I've got to say, it's really cool to see Shelton fired up, even down 2 sets to love. Yeah. It's good attitude, you know? Who's actually watching the other game? A few people watching the other game. A lot of people watching the other game. All right. Sinner's got the break. Shelton's got the lead. Sinner's got the 2 sets to love lead. Shelton staying in front though. Backhand to forehand rally. Sinner again to the back of Shelton, but Shelton hit a backhand long. Again, hit the baseline from Sinner. He keeps hitting that baseline. All right. 4-3 Sakatsume. Eala needs to hold here. And Sakatsume returns it back into Eala. 4-9 Sakatsume. Eala down the line. Sakatsume gets it back. Eala backhand cross-court in the net. Love 15. Sinner serves down the tee. Slice Shelton goes in. Sinner drop shot in the net. 15-0. 15-0. Let's go, Alex. All right, return goes out from Sakatsume. 15-0. All right, Sinner to serve again. Great serve. Return goes in. Sinner forehand. Shelton puts up a lob. But it's out. And it's 30-15. First serve is a fault. Second serve. As the return goes in the net by Shelton. 40-15. Oh, Eala's in trouble here. 15-30. As Eala serves. Into the back end of Sakatsume, but too good on the serve. 30-0. All right, Sinner serves. Into the back end of Shelton. Return is wide. 3-all. Cam, you should pronounce a hard E in the end of Sakatsume. Oh, Sakatsume. Is that right? Is that better? All right, 30-all here, Eala. As a return from Sakatsume goes into the front of Eala. Eala sprays it wide. Break point for the for Sakatsume. All right. Is that Shelton giving rackets away, or is that oh no, Sinner's given some rackets to be restrung. Interesting. All right, Eala in trouble. But Sakatsume hits it long. And it's deuce. As the return goes in the front of Shelton. Back in for Sinner. Into the front of Shelton down the line to the front of Sinner on the stretch. Shelton. Forehand inside out. Sinner puts up a lob. Goes out. 15 love. No, I mean like Eala. Oh, Sakatsume. I'm saying it fast, so that's a hard. If I'm saying Sakatsume, I'm just saying it really fast. Or Shelton hits it in the net. Oh, and Sakatsume hits the tape and it goes in. Advantage. Sakatsume. All right. Eala in trouble again. Serves the fault. Second serve is Shelton. Oh, he gets a free point. Sinner shanked that. All kinds of wide. 30-15. Eala serving in the front of Sakatsume. Point out from Eala to the front of Sakatsume on the stretch. Can't get it. Eala back to deuce. All right, 30-15. Shelton trying to stay in front. Shelton hits a volley away. All right, 40-15. Good hands at the net by Shelton again. 40-15. Beautiful shot from Shelton. Good hands. And then an ace out wide, Shelton. 4-3, stays in front. Great return, Sakatsume. And it's Eala down another break point. Eala in trouble again. As Eala gets back to deuce. As the return goes into the backhand of Eala, Sakatsume backhand. Into the backhand of Eala, again to the backhand of Sakatsume, but Eala hit it long again. Advantage Sakatsume. As we're going to serve again. Is an ace. Back to deuce. All right, 4-3. Shelton leads. In the third. I got a forehand from Sinner. That's too good. 15 love. Love is Eala backhand into the forehand of Sakatsume, down the line of the forehand of Eala, and Eala puts it away. Advantage Eala. It's level. All right, 15 love. Oh, Sakatsume. Is that what I'm saying? It's not E. Is that right? Anyway, Sinner hits it out 15-0. Sakatsume. See, this is what happens. I want to get it right, but also, like, I'm pronouncing everything wrong. So every time we stream, there's always going to be an English lesson. Or there's going to be a lesson. That one time with that one player, and now it's I'm getting corrected at everything. That's fine. But every stream, I'm messing up everyone's name. Been messing up for years. Sakatsume. Okay, now I got it. Sakatsume. Anyway, she's serving. It's 4-0. Am I getting it right now? Exactly. Yes! So you just had to say meh. I don't know what that means. All right. 30-15 Sinner to level. Trying to level here. There's a return from Shelton. Goes long. 40-15. By the way, Chad, I want to thank everybody for being here. It's been a long 2 weeks. It's been eventful times, but overall the matchups or the matches at the Australian Open, despite the matchups being great, the matches haven't lived up to the hype, unfortunately, yet. Lob goes up from Shelton. Sinner's going to get it back. And then Shelton puts away the smash 40-30. We've had a lot of good matchups. But unfortunately, up until now, we've only had one really good match, which was the Tien Zverev match, right? We're lucky we've still got, 6 matches left, but I'm a little bit disappointed we didn't get a banger match yet today. The Musetti thing was disappointing for Musetti. Eala love 15, by the way. Sakatsume goes into the forehand of Eala. Forehand of Sakatsume goes to the backhand of Eala. Sakatsume on the stretch. Down the line as Eala gets it back. Off the tape. Sakatsume slice. Good pick up by Eala. And then Sakatsume puts it away. Good rally. 15-0. All right, 4-all. Sinner holds. All right, 4-all. Back to Shelton. Man, Sakatsume has got a good serve. Very good serve. She's so many aces already. 30-15. Shelton serves. Into the forehand, Sinner. Return the ball to Shelton. Sinner backhand. Shelton forehand goes again. The back of the Sinner. Down the line of the slice of Shelton. Sinner. Forehand again. Into the forehand of Shelton on the stretch. Sinner gets a point though. Shelton hit it out. Love 15. And Sakatsume puts it in the net. It's 30-all. All right, love 15. Sinner returns into the forehand of Shelton. Sinner. Forehand again to the forehand of Shelton, who goes down the line, but hits it long. Love 30. Eala's got a break point at 30-40 here. Good turnaround. Love 30. Shelton missed it. $30-40. Eala with a break point. Love 30. Sinner with a chance to almost get the break and finish this match off. God, if it's only 3 breaks of serve against Shelton, 3 sets down, that is brutal. That's brutal. Good serve out wide. Sinner gets it back. Shelton forehand cross court. Sinner's got it with a backhand into the forehand of Shelton, and Shelton in the net. Love 40. Love 40. Oh, man. Doesn't feel as devastating as the Demonor match. Helpless, right? The word helpless is what was last night, right? Last night it felt like Demonor was helpless against Alcaraz. This is just Sinner's just too good when it matters. Like Shelton's a lot closer to Sinner than Demon was to Alcaraz. Not much closer, like not like he's close to Sinner, but he's closer than Demonor was, right? It feels like he's in the match, Shelton. As that goes out from Sakatsume, and Eala's got another break point. Love 40 here, Sinner. As a return from Sinner, goes in the back of Shelton. Into the forehand of Sinner. Shelton backhand. Again, the forehand of Sinner. Shelton saves one. 15-40. All right. Nice return there from Eala. She tries to get the break. Sakatsume backhand as Eala forehand again. The back of Sakatsume. Eala with the forehand down the line. Sakatsume can't get that one. Eala breaks. 5-4. Eala's going to serve the first set. Hey, Suzanne, thank you for the Tier 3 Legend member for 17 months. Appreciate that. All right, 15-40. Still a chance here for Sinner to break. Shelton serves a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Double fault. Oh, man, he went for the big one. He went the big second serve, and it didn't pay off. Sinner's going to serve the match. I'm definitely a lot more optimistic about Shelton versus Sinkeraz than Demon. Mainly because Shelton does have that serve. Whereas Demon, man, he was just scrambling for everything yesterday and disagree. You disagree? That's fine. I disagree with a lot of things. All right, Eala and Sinner are both serving for the set and Sinner for the match. All right. It's just a shame that Shelton got broken first game of the second to go down because he was really in that set and Sinner was struggling. And he just couldn't get Sinner when he was at his worst in that second set. Never seen a slam with a 1-4 seeds in the semis. When was the last time it happened? Probably hasn't happened for... I reckon it happened at Roland Garros last year. Unless Djokovic was number 5. All right. Return goes into the forehand of Sinner. Back into Shelton. Into the forehand of Sinner is Shelton. Forehand into the forehand of Sinner. Sinner puts it away. This is too good. 15 love. $15 love. Serve again from Sinner. And Shelton in the net. 30 love. 30 love Sinner to play Djokovic in the semis. 30 love. And Eala hits a forehand to the forehand of Sakatsume. Oh, that's a great shot from Sakatsume. 15 all. And Sinner serves again. Into the forehand of Shelton. Return goes to the forehand of Sinner. Shelton backhand. Sinner volley. 40 love Sinner. And Sinner just has been unbreakable. Shelton's been broken once a set. And that's been it. All right, 40 love. Match points for Sinner. To get it done. Sinner with a serve. There's a fault. Second serve. Oh, Djokovic was 6th last Roland Garros. Okay. Well, I'm going to say it's probably when the big 4 were around. Maybe like the 2010s. As we had a forehand from Shelton into the forehand of Sinner. Shelton forehand again. Nope, Sinner hit it out. 40-15. I'm going to say probably like 2016. Maybe. Djokovic, Federer, Nadal, Murray. As Eala backhand goes long, and Sakatsume has got breakback points, 15-40. All right, Sinner, match point number 2. To get it done. And make that semi-final, play Djokovic again after 2 years ago they played. It was Sinner making Djokovic look silly, and look what happens since then. He's made a lot of people look silly, Jannik Sinner. Serve. Match point number 2. Serve at the backhand of Shelton. Good return to the forehand of Sinner. Shelton backhand. Into that Sinner forehand. Shelton goes down the line with the forehand. Sinner gets across court. Shelton with a slice. Sinner. Forehand again. To the backhand of Shelton. Sinner. Forehand goes down the middle. Shelton gets it. Goes down the line. Sinner cross court. Shelton with a slice. It's a drop shot. Sinner comes in. Shelton can't get it. And Sinner's going to play Djokovic in the semis. The top 4 are through. In what's been a very competitive Australian Open for the best players in the world. They've all made it this far. But the big 4, the top 4, have made it one step further. And it's going to be Sinner, Djokovic, Alcaraz, Zverev as your lineup. Man. I'll tell you though, I'm not mad at Shelton. I think Shelton put up after yesterday, I was expecting it to be much worse with after the devastation of Demon, but I'm actually not that mad at that result for Shelton, considering it was like it was 1 break each set, and he had his chances against Sinner, he just couldn't take them. I think Shelton's getting closer. Like, that was a better performance. I know he didn't get a set, but it just felt like the game was a lot... Like, he was in a lot more of those rallies and points than maybe the...
Last time it was RG 2019 in our 2012 top 4 in semi.
There you go. Thank you for the... Thank you, Peter. As that goes to the net there from Sakatsume. And Eala takes the first 6-4. She had to fight for that one. Eala 6-4 first set. Thank you, Peter, for the trivia knowledge. All right. A good win by Sinner. He gets it done. He gets it done in straight sets. And he is going to go play against Djokovic. So that's going to be on Friday night. Friday night. Djokovic versus Sinner. And then Friday in Australia is going to be Alcaraz versus Zverev. So that's the lineup. If you want to keep watching this Eala match, jump on over. We're going to merge the streams to make it easy for everybody involved. But good win. Good win from Sinner. Solid stuff. Didn't have to do much didn't have to defend his serve as much as he had to against Pizziri. But good win. Good win from Sinner. Good solid performance to make it to his third straight Australian Open semi-final. All right. Now, Eala just won the first set. She's up 6-4 first. And it wasn't easy, though. That was a tough first set. She had to work for that. Sakatsume definitely made it interesting. And she does have the strapping on her leg, Eala, so we'll see. She called the medic again? Oh, really? Cam, show your scoreboard. It'll update in a second. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It'll update soon. The Carlos level he played yesterday against Sinner will, with the level he showed today, who would win? Maybe Alcaraz, maybe? Don't know. I mean, Alcaraz has been playing pretty scary stuff. I don't know. Alcaraz has been playing pretty scary. But then Sinner hasn't really... I mean, Sinner tonight was playing pretty solid. Hope it's not serious. I think it's, that she's just retaping her leg. So it's nothing super serious. It's all right.
Yo, Alex.
Hey, thank you, Danny, for the 5. Appreciate that. Yeah, she's just getting a leg retaped. So it's not serious. Just the same thing as it was the other day. Who's getting the leg retaped? Eala. Eala's getting her leg retaped. Sakatsume made her move a lot and loosen the tape. Yeah. Definitely, Sakatsume definitely put Eala under pressure for sure. I saw Amanda lost earlier. Yeah, that was... I'll tell you, Pegula was impressive. You know, that was all Pegula. You know? Pegula won that one. That was a very solid win by Pegula. Women's semi-finals are going to be bangers as well. Oh, yeah. I hope so. They should be. But so should the quarterfinal. Should have been bangers. And there was... they weren't as close as we expected. They weren't that close. Only 1 or 2 matches were good. There was an upset or two, but that was about it. There wasn't any epics. match of the year contenders yet. I don't even know what match of the year would be. What's match of the year? I don't even know. We haven't even had match of the year yet. All right, Eala's back on court. After her leg getting retaped. But Sakatsume is going to serve to start the second. And she tries to get off to a better start here. And she's got a big serve on her, Sakatsume. Love 15. Also, I don't think the schedule's out yet because they're waiting for Eala's match to end. I think that's what we're waiting for. Because if Eala wins, she'll play tomorrow night. If she loses, they might put on a different match for the night session, like Vekic or something. So I think that's what we're waiting for. They're waiting for Eala's result, so then that way they can schedule appropriately. Because she'll play this time tomorrow. If she wins. But if she loses and it's Sakatsume taking on Osorio, they might put on Vekic at night, or they might put on a different. Because who's Vekic playing? Yeah, Vekic versus Zhu might be the match they put on instead, or maybe they'll put on. They'll give to Rudy or Tara Rudy, who's the Thai player. Maybe they'll give her center stage against the third seed. So, because I don't think the schedule's out yet, unless the schedule's out and I have not read it. All right, 30-15. Schedule is out. And tomorrow night. The winner of this will play Osorio tomorrow night. Okay, so none of what I just said matters. Don't worry about it. The schedule's out. Must have come out in the last hour. All right, Sakatsume in the back of Eala. Sakatsume forehand is a winner, and it's 40-15. 40-15. Yeah, Osorio is a very tough player. Not one to be doubted. As we just serve now down the tee from Sakatsume as a fault. Second serve. Second serve. By the way, chat, we're almost at 500 likes. Don't forget to like the video if you haven't already. Sakatsume serves out wide the back of Eala. Sakatsume forehand. Eala backhand down the line. Great shot. Sakatsume gets it back, but Eala comes in. And Sakatsume passing shot. Is it wide? 40-30. 40-30. So tomorrow night, we're going to have, if Eala wins, we're going to have Women's Australian Open semifinals, and then Eala versus Osorio at night, potentially. As we serve now the forehand of Eala. Forehand from Sakatsume. Eala forehand again. The forehand of Sakatsume. Into the back of Eala. Sakatsume again to the back of Eala. Sakatsume forehand goes down the line off the tape. Eala scrambles and gets it. Passing shot, though, from Sakatsume is gone long. And the crowd go wild. Deuce. All right, deuce. Serve. There's a fault, second serve. As the return goes in the back of the Sakatsume. Good return. Advantage Eala to take the second set break. All right, advantage Eala. As Sakatsume serves a fault. Second serve. Serving to the forehand of Eala. Return winner. All right. Eala's got the break in the second. All right. Setting a break for Eala. WTA Manila is just a 100K money tournament. Is that low or just normal for this tournament? That's normal. That's normal. I mean, I don't know what the other ones are compared, but I think that's pretty normal. Getting 100K for a challenger event is pretty standard. Cam, is this the first time we get to see top four in a semi-final since the big three? Yes. Somebody said in the last stream, that last time was when we had Roland Garros 2024. No, sorry, 2019 with Federer, Nadal, Djokovic, and team. So yeah, first time since the big three that we got the top four. But Djokovic is there, so it's not like it hasn't got any of them left. But yeah, as Eala forehand goes in the backhand of Sakatsume, volley Eala's too good. 15-love. As we get a serve in the net from Eala, second serve. So yeah, Eala's got like her leg strapped down to her knee now, so it's like her entire leg is covered. As we get a forehand now from Sakatsume to the forehand of Eala, cross court the back of Sakatsume. Eala with a slice. Sakatsume comes in. Eala puts up a lob. And Sakatsume with a smash. Eala gets it back with another lob. Then Sakatsume in the net. Great defense from Eala. 30-love, and that the crowd's on fire. They're going crazy. $30-love. $30-love. As the return goes in the backhand of Eala. Backhand now from Sakatsume. Eala goes cross court. Sakatsume gets it. Eala backhand down the middle. Sakatsume gets it back with the backhand in the forehand of Eala. The backhand Sakatsume. As Eala backhand cross court. Sakatsume forehand goes down the line. Eala gets it with the forehand of her own. And then Sakatsume drop shot. Eala gets it. Sakatsume pass. Too good. Too good. 30-15. As that goes out on the return from Sakatsume, and it's 40-15. To consolidate the break. Eala serves a let. As the forehand goes into the... Oh no, Sakatsume hits it long. All right. 2-love, Eala. $2-love. All right, back to Sakatsume. All right, love 15. Eala has reached finals here to earn as much points as her semi-final in Auckland. I'm not sure if she makes more or the same amount of points than in Auckland. I'm not sure. Yeah. All right, 400 from Eala. Into the 400 of Sakatsume, but she hits a wide. Love 30. Yeah, Eala did lose to Sakatsume back in 2023. As Eala 15-30. So Eala, if she does win this match, she hasn't played Osorio before. But Osorio is a very tricky customer. And should not be overlooked. As Eala gets a 15-40. Chance for the double break in the second. 15-40. Team was one of my favorite players ever. 2018, 2019 was ludicrously good. Yeah, I love Dominic Thiem as well. I miss him playing too. All right, Eala gets a double break. 3-love. 3-love Eala. I was shattered when Thiem retired. It would have been so fun to watch him and Medvedev and Zverev take on Sinner and Alcaraz. I think he would have been such a fun player to have in the mix. Would have been so interesting to have Thiem in that mix. All right, Eala is in cruise control now. Osorio was quite annoyed at the lines calls today. Okay. So Eala is playing tomorrow, if she does win, tomorrow night. So same about this time tomorrow. Hopefully, actually no. You know what? I hope the women's semi-finals in Australia are still going because that means they're good. If they're over by now, then oh no, they're not being a good match. So day 12, yeah. So we start a little bit later tomorrow night as well. We start at 7:30 in Melbourne. So we're going to have a bit of an overlap again, but it is what it is. I don't know what the weather is like in Manila tomorrow. Does anyone know what's the weather tomorrow in Manila? All right, 3-love. As with a 400 rally. Now back in from Eala. Into the 400 of Sakatsume. And Sakatsume in the net. That's 15-love. Team was also unfortunate that his best surfer was on Rafa's surface. I know, right? Yeah, he just had to play. On Rafa's clay, didn't he? All right, 15-love. Serve again. 15-love. Eala 3-love. As the return goes into the forehand of Eala. Eala hits a winner, 30 love. And Eala serves again. Into the forehand of Sakatsume, but it's a fault. Second serve. As Eala double faults, 30-15. As Eala serves again. Serve is a fault. Second serve. Yeah, Tatiana Maria lost today. So the number 1 seed is out, which will make Eala the favorite. But Osorio, Vekic are still there. As with a forehand down the line, winner from Eala, 40-15. So there are still names left. And the next round is like tomorrow night is going to be tough. Osorio is tough. She is a tough customer. Then you got Sierra as well. Vekic, though, I mean, Eala did beat Vekic like twice. So at least she knows how to beat her, but Osorio is going to be interesting tomorrow. Osorio is pretty fiery. Return goes in the front of Eala. Forehand from Sakatsume. As we're backhand now into the front of Eala. Backhand Sakatsume goes in the net. And it's 4-love Eala in the second. (4-0). Vekic Eala would be a banger. I like Sierra as well. Yeah, I'm not sure what Sierra could bring to the table against Eala, but yeah, it's going to be an interesting couple of days with Eala's matches. So, is the final on Saturday? Is that what I guess because Eala's got to play Abu Dhabi? I don't know. They wouldn't move the tournament, but does it finish on Saturday? The 31st, yeah. They finish on Saturday. That's weird. I don't know why. I guess it is to let those players get to their next tournament. Drop shot Eala, too good. Love 15. Vekic will meet Eala in the final. Yeah. It'll be in the final. Sakatsume in the net. Love 30. Eala to get the 5-love lead and serve the match. I mean, she got bageled by Sakatsume last time they played, so this would be a very big revenge. It would be now you eat one. Love 30. As Eala returns into the back of Sakatsume. Eala with a pass, Sakatsume volley. Eala with a volley into the volley of Sakatsume, and that's too good. 15-30. You've adopted Vekic. You're going to watch live on Saturday in the final? That's sick. Enjoy that. 15-30. Serve against Sakatsume. Into the front of Eala. Good return. 15-40. Eala cruising now. She's won the last 6 games in a row. 7 games in a row. She was down 4-3. She was almost down 5-3. And since that point, she's dominated. Return. In the back of Sakatsume. Eala forehand to the forehand of Sakatsume. As Eala forehand cross court. Sakatsume backhand goes wide. Eala 5-love. Wow. Easy for Eala. Wow. All right, 5-love. Eala's going to serve the match. I need to go back and see if you made a video on this, but why did Carlos split with Juan Carlos? Oh yeah, I made a bunch of videos about that. Go check it out. I made about 4 or 5 videos on that whole thing. That whole situation, so go check it out. 5-love, Eala. To get into the quarterfinals and get through this. So yeah, is it going to rain tomorrow or are we going to be sweet? Are we fine? Is the weather good? What are we doing tomorrow, weather-wise? Manila, where you at? Oh, Friday's going to rain. Tomorrow should be fine. But Friday might rain. So semifinals, that might be a problem. But tomorrow, it looks like it's all right. All right, Eala 7 for the match. All right, Eala serves. In the backhand of Sakatsume. Eala forehand to Sakatsume return. Goes in the net. 15-love. 15-love. 3 points away. Serve. As the return goes to front of Eala. Eala in the net. 15-all. All right, 15-all. As Eala serves again. There's a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the backhand of Sakatsume. Eala backhand to the forehand of Sakatsume. As Eala hits the backhand down the line. Sakatsume backhand goes into the backhand of Eala on the stretch. Sakatsume forehand cross court. Eala gets it with another lob. Into the forehand of Sakatsume as Eala backhand again. Sakatsume goes down the line for a winner. It's 15-30. As Eala serves. First serve is a fault. Second serve. Thanks, Cam. No worries. All right, serve. Into the backhand of Sakatsume. Forehand from Eala. As Sakatsume gets it back with a slice. Eala forehand inside out. Sakatsume back into the backhand of Eala. And Sakatsume hits a backhand. No, Eala hit it long apparently. 15-40. All right, 15-40. As Eala wins the point. 30-40, one saved. All right, 30-40. As the backhand return from Sakatsume goes long, and we get the deuce. We get to deuce. As Eala serves, return goes in the forehand of Eala. Sakatsume, forehand goes out, and Eala's got a match point to bagel the second set and get into the quarterfinals to take on Osorio, who is a very tricky customer. It's going to be a hard-fought battle tomorrow. A lot of shouting, a lot of fist bumps. A lot of good rallies, too. I mean, they're both like to scramble. Advantage Eala. Serve. Down the tee. Sakatsume gets it back. Eala, forehand down the line. That's long. Deuce. We get back to deuce. Serve goes in the forehand of Sakatsume. Back in our Eala. It's too good. Advantage Eala to take this match. Why do we watch Eala? Because a lot of people want to watch Eala. But don't stress. I also watch everything else. If you were here earlier today, I watched every quarterfinal. I watched all the quarterfinals yesterday. I watched the whole fourth round the other day. Also made a bunch of previews for every match that happened today and yesterday and tomorrow. And I'll probably make a breaking news video about something. Anyways, Eala, she hits it out. We're back to deuce. You know, I made a video about Musetti's injury and all kinds of stuff. So, yeah. All right, deuce. Just adding more to my plate because, you know, I have nothing else. I have nothing else to do. I'm just going to make more videos. Keep making more videos. Do more work. All right. Eala thought she hit an ace, or an unreturnable, but it didn't count. It was called a fault, late call. Second serve. And then, yeah, tomorrow we've got semifinals for the ladies in Melbourne. And then we've got the men's semis on Friday. And a drop shot from Eala. Oh, it hit the tape and went in. She'll take it, though. Advantage Eala. Match point. All right. Eala to take the win. Again, don't forget to sub if you haven't already. We're going to be back tomorrow to watch Eala versus Osorio in the quarterfinals, as well as Sabalenka, Svitolina, Raducanu, Pegula. So the four big names in the semis. And if you want to learn more about tennis, and you're coming in here, you're watching Eala, you want to learn more about who Eala might have to beat to become a top 10 player, tomorrow is the match to watch. And that goes in the net on the return. Eala gets a good serve to get it done. And she takes it out in straights. It wasn't easy, that first set. She was down 4-3. And she almost went down 5-3, but she gets through. And she wins 9 games in a row to finish. And she is going to take on Camila Osorio tomorrow, who is a very tricky customer. So make sure you watch that, ready for that one. It's going to be a bit of a battle, I think, especially if Eala's leg plays up. But hopefully it's all right because her leg seems to be okay. At least it was okay after the first set. All right. Good win. Crowd's going nuts. Crowd loving it. How are we doing, chat? Are we... Tomorrow's going to be a big day. Also, previews for the semis are coming out soon, so make sure you stick around for that as well. Semi-final preview match-ups, videos will be coming out soon. Walk in the park. It turned into a walk in the park. It wasn't easy. It got easier, but it started off pretty. It was pretty tricky that first set of Eala. Pretty physical as well. Thanks for watching from London. Hey, what's up? I used to live there. I think. Or maybe I dreamt that. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I lived there. I remember living... I had a dream about living there, maybe. I don't know. Where are we going after the AO? We're going to Abu Dhabi because Eala's playing and so is Raducanu. So we're watching the two By the way, chat, so even more, if I haven't sold it enough, the reason you should watch, if you're an Eala fan, why you should watch the semis of the Women's Australian Open is because some of those players, Eala might have to play next week. So if you want to get a little bit of a head start onto who Eala might play next week, you should come to the semis tomorrow and watch those too, because Raducanu is playing in next week's tournament, and Raducanu she might be the Australian Open champion if she plays and playing Eala next week. So you want to get a little bit of a scout on who Eala might have to play next week in Raducanu, because Raducanu is playing tomorrow night. In fact, she might even be playing at the same time as Eala if the schedule plays out. She might have been playing at the same time. But anyways, that's tomorrow. Make sure you join us. Great marketing. That's the point. I'm here. I'm a promoter, but I'm a tennis promoter. Do I still have plans to visit the Philippines? Yes. That is this year. I want to go to a new country this year, and that's the only country around this area of the world I haven't been. So yeah, Philippines is on my list to go this year. I don't know when, but it was on my list in 2024, but I ended up not making it. So yeah, Philippines. I want to go to the Philippines this year at some point. I was going to go after the Australian Open, but things got busy. Prediction for Zverev Alcaraz, you're going to have to watch the video that's going to come out soon. Go to Boronia or Palawan. Okay. Eala is playing this time tomorrow, 24 hours from now. She is playing in 24 hours. Tomorrow is going to be a scorcher in Melbourne, looks like. Friday is going to be a scorcher. Is it? I thought Friday was going to be pretty normal. Have they changed the weather, have they? 30 degrees. It's going to be the same as today. It shouldn't be too hot. It's going to be the same as today, so we'll watch the AO semifinals as you suggested. Yeah. Planning on watching the Bombers this year, or just completely ignoring footy? Of course I'm going to watch footy. What are you talking about? Footy's the greatest sport on earth, behind tennis. Which countries have I visited? Ooh, a few. Weather app says 90s. Really? Oh, mine says 30. So like 70, 80s. As mentioned, we'll treat you and your group for dinner. Oh, that's lovely. Do you think Djokovic can still steal a slam this year? Maybe. I think so. I mean, there's going to be an opportunity for him at some stage. Where I see Philippine schedule. It's on the website. WTA website. It is on the WTA website. Go to the Maldives? Nah. I want to go to the Philippines. Or go to Fiji or Vanuatu or somewhere around here, but somewhere new. Australia's straight flight to Manila. Yeah, there are direct flights. Is it a new Challenger event? This is year, did you say? Yeah, it's a brand new one. They brought it in mostly because of Eala, if not entirely because of Eala. You'll enjoy here? I hope so. I hear a lot of good things. So I'm excited. All right, chat. I'm getting out of here. But we'll be back again tomorrow to watch women's semi-final and also the quarterfinals of this tournament with Alex Eala versus Camila Osorio. Thanks everyone for joining us again. Appreciate it. Thanks everyone who stuck around after the Sinner Shelton match, because I know a few people were watching that and decided to stick around. So thank you for that. But Eala wins 4 in love, And she is into the quarterfinals of her home event. I'll see you tomorrow.